I also have the channel 8th House Readings, the lab. So hopefully you're subscribed to both. If not, make sure you do. The other one with the 8th House Labs, we go in a little deeper and we handle things on an astrological level. So we do readings based on planetary alignments and placed on natal chart placements. So you got your North Node readings over there, and we got a couple of planets that are in retrograde this month. So I'm doing a Jupiter and Chiron reading after I do this series here. Over there, I'll be doing Jupiter and Chiron for all 12 signs. Later in the month, Uranus is going in retrograde, so I'll be doing the retrograde for Uranus for all 12 signs. And I'm also going to be doing the North Node readings. I think I said that. But that's what goes on over there, right? But over here, we're doing collective readings for the gods and goddesses monthly. We're doing the I'm having a brain fart, y'all, right now. It's crazy. We're doing the true intentions readings, and we're also doing the silent enemies readings. I'm gonna probably do another reading, but all these readings that I'm doing over here are readings that the spreads that I've come up with myself. Which is why the channel's called Mini Styles. All right. So hopefully you'll get something out of it, but hopefully you, more importantly, you'll subscribe to both channels so that you can take advantage of all of uh, the vibes that I bring to you guys. I love you and appreciate your support here on both platforms, or whichever one you prefer. And this one here, what we're doing is a collective reading for the goddesses of water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Feminine Collective for the month of October. All right, so check this out. Let me know what you think in the comments, but don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification, and hit that like button. Now, the first column here that we're dealing with is what's going on in the private life of the water sign woman. The middle column represents what's going on in career, money, and finance. The third column represents what's going on in love life, social life, family life, okay? The top row represents the current situation in each of these areas. The middle row represents the challenges faced in these areas, and the bottom row represents a possible solution you can implement to resolve the challenge, all right? So I put the foundational cards out because there's a lot of cards that I use, a lot of decks I use for this particular reading. Else, if I wouldn't have put these out, we would be here. The reading on average is about 30 minutes. Might be a little less, give or take, but we would be here about probably 10 minutes more if I shuffled in front of you and done all this. So just understand that's why we have these cards out here now. So let's just get into it. I'm going to clarify each of these with a couple of clarifiers, okay? So, private life, water sign woman. We have road here, okay? The challenge here in this situation is there's an energy of guilt. To resolve the energy of guilt, you will want to tap into your Chiron energy. And I'm going to be doing your Chiron readings right after this. Like, I have the goddess of water that I'm doing right now, and then I'll do the goddess of air. Once I'm done with the goddess of air, I'm going to go right over to the 8th house of readings channel, and I'm going to start working on the Jupiter retrograde, Chiron retrograde readings, because Jupiter and Chiron are both in retrograde in Aries. So for each sign, I'm going to do Jupiter retrograde / Chiron retrograde in Aries. So make sure you check that out since Chiron is showing up. I just wanted to reiterate that to you again. All right. So with this situation, what I'm getting intuitively before I start clarifying is that you are on some type of mission. You're on some type of journey, a personal journey. But the challenge is you may be feeling guilty. You could also be moving on or wanting to move forward, or wanting to, for some of you, could be wanting to move near the water, is what I'm getting here, or move far away. I feel like this is definitely a distance from what you're used to. And we could be talking about, when we're talking about a journey, it could be mentally, but it could also be physically. So journeys are ruled by Jupiter. Okay. So again, this is why you want to definitely take advantage of the Jupiter Chiron readings I'm going to be doing over there on the 8th house readings channel. But there's a guilt here in reference to this journey that you're on here. You may be feeling responsible or at fault because of this journey. So maybe the journey that you were on caused some type of unfortunate event or unfortunate circumstance here. Maybe you had to leave some people behind, and you could be feeling guilty about that, because I say leaving somebody behind because you see this is a picture of a dog. You know, dogs represent loyalty, right? So maybe you feel like, you leaving someone behind could represent the fact that maybe you don't have a loyalty, or you're not loyal, or maybe people are looking at you as such But for some of you, I feel like intuitively you have to leave this behind, right? So this is a pain here that you're dealing with, leaving something behind that you were loyal to, or someone who was loyal to you, or something that you really loved. And that when you're on a journey, sometimes you have to leave behind people, places, and things that you truly do love because they just no longer fit in, the direction that you're going in. And so there's a pain there. Everybody says, oh, what people don't understand about your spiritual journey is you're definitely going to have to leave some people behind. Everybody that you leave behind is not somebody that you hate. You know what I mean? It's not somebody who's causing problems. Sometimes it's just you and this person. Your journey ends for whatever reason. Whatever purpose they served in your life ended. But it doesn't mean that the emotions that you have with that person have ended. So I feel like for some of you, you're feeling that. Right, there's some emotion. There's an emotional piece here in reference to the fact the way that some relationships have ended, right, on your journey. Some of you, this could just be you reminiscing about your journey, right, and looking back at some of the relationships that ended and some of the ways that it ended, and maybe you're feeling some guilt on that. And with the Chiron energy, what that represents is that pain is always going to be there. When you look back at it, you're always going to feel that damn, that's fucked up. Or damn, I wish that wouldn't have happened the way it did. But you still have to move forward and persevere on your journey regardless of the pain that you felt along the way. And that's the whole story of Chiron. He's a wounded healer. He had gone through some experiences in his life, as even from the time he was born. He was conceived through rape. His mother wasn't able to really, stand looking at him because it reminded her of the atrocity that she went through as far as when she was raped. So she left him and gave him to someone else. So that's something that he had to live with growing up, but yet it didn't stop him from being a renowned teacher. He was known all over the world during his time as one of the best teachers to come to learn from. So people from all over the world came to learn from him. He was the wounded healer. And he also could heal others, but he couldn't heal the wound that he had. So, later on he got hurt physically, and that wound would never heal because he was immortal. The wound would never heal. It would just cause a lot of pain. And so he went on and continued to teach while he walked with that pain. He got up every day, did what he needed to do, taught people who came from all over the world to get his exclusive teachings. But yet he had to still do this with that pain from that wound that he experienced. And so eventually, he compromised and, was able to, end the pain. But the whole purpose of his story is, and the whole moral of it is that we all experience pain in our lives, in our journey, but we still have to go on and do what it is that we were designed to do. Okay, so I feel like this is what you're looking at here. So talk to me about this journey for my water sign women, please. Yeah, we have fortune. So for some of you, you moving on is a very fortunate thing for you. Okay, some of you, you're on the road to being financially stable, financially independent, getting your wishes met in reference to your financial stability. Okay, and I feel like that's the journey that some of you are on, or that's why you decided to leave. Maybe it was a small town that you left, and there was no real means of you being successful there. And so, you may have had some friends or, good acquaintances or family members that you had to leave behind, and that bothers you, right? That could be what the guilt is. Because speaking of which, we're looking back in the past. This card is entitled the Nostalgia card, and this talks about the arcade. So let's see what the arcade energy represents in reference to nostalgia, looking back at the past. So this is competitive victory or success. Yes, some of you are feeling guilt about, the fact that you are successful, but you had to leave some people, places, things, and ideas behind to get to that success, or to go on the road to acquire that success. So there were some things that you had to let go of, some people you had to let go of, right? And that could be what you are in pain about, right? So the universe is telling you with the Chiron energy as far as a solution here, because you see Chiron is all about healing, right? So it's like you have to figure out how to heal in a sense where you're still able to move forward to your blessings that you have coming towards you, but yet, respect and reminisce. It's like, how you pour a bottle out, you pour a sip out for the homies before you take a sip, that type of thing, really honoring and respecting those that you had to leave behind on your journey. So clarify this Chiron for me, please. So yeah, we have the Six of Cups energy in reverse. So yeah, letting the past go, looking back in the past, being nostalgic. These two cards represent nostalgia and healing from the past pain. All right, let's get a little bit more information on this here. So talk to me about this fortune energy. Okay, yeah, we have the Three of Wands. Yeah, see, this is all about your future. All right, this is all about you with the Three of Wands also stopping and looking at what's going on. You know, you put some work out there. Some of you put some energy and effort out into the universe, and now you're sitting back waiting for, you know, things to align. Or you're planning and implementing what it is that you want to put in place. Okay, let's get some clarity on this nostalgia here and the guilt that you may feel by leaving some people behind. Yeah, the Six of Pentacles. Some of you, you know, you're leaving people behind, but you're gonna come back and you may want to give back, right? The challenge is maybe some of you are leaving someone behind who maybe did things for you and helped you to get where you are, and maybe you feel guilty for leaving them behind. So maybe it could be a parent that you might be feeling guilty of leaving behind, right? But you have to go after your goals regardless. What's this Six of Cup energy here? We have the, okay, wow, the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups came out. So, actually the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups, because the diamond represents Pentacles. So, for some of you, this is you being secure, stable financially, and putting plans in place to have what it is that you want in life, your material possessions. And with the Queen of Cups here, this is you following your intuition and being safe and stable and secure. So, there's an energy, a strong energy of you being safe, stable, and secure once you get what it is that you need, but you had to leave, you know, some things behind to get it, or some people behind to get it. And so, and as a result, you know, you may be thinking back about that, and it might be bittersweet is what it is, right? That bittersweet type of energy, like, damn, I had to leave this behind, but look at what I've amassed. Look at what I've accomplished, you know, as a result of me leaving, right? So again, bittersweet. So some of you could just be dealing with that. You could be in that reminiscing state, nostalgic state, you know, retrospection, in reference to all of these words just, are synonymous for looking back at the past, you know, and seeing how far you've come, or understanding that in order for you to get what it is that you want, you're going to have to compromise and leave some things behind, and you may feel guilty about that. All right, so that's what we got for your personal private life. Let's take a look at what's going on with your career, money, and finance. So the current situation here is the beach. The challenge in that situation is anger. The solution or resolution to this anger is to tap into the Jupiter energy. All right, so when it comes to career, money, and finance here, the beach energy. I feel like for some of you, you may have wanted to go on vacation, and maybe you weren't able to, and you're angry about that. But what the universe wants you to keep in mind is that things are going to be turning in your favor. You're going to be able to do what it is that you really wanted to do. Some of you wanted to go on vacation, you couldn't at one point. Maybe it was because of COVID. Okay, maybe you weren't able to go to where you wanted to go because of everything that was going on with COVID, and so that put a monkey wrench in your plans, and that may have angered you. But I feel like what's going to happen is you're going to get the opportunity to leave again and to do what it is that you want. Some of you may work at a resort, okay, or you may work at the beach, or some type of resort that provides this as a backyard, a beautiful backyard at that, and you could be angry about this. But let's see what else could be going on, because that's what I'm getting intuitively. But of course, this could be something else. Let's see what's up. Talk to me about this beach energy. I just get a very relaxing vacation type of energy. Some of you did not get to go on that vacation you wanted to go on. Talk to me about this island energy. Yeah, we have the young woman, which represents like a naive energy. So some of you might have been very naive in reference to maybe wanting to go travel. Some of you, and it doesn't have to be a negative sense where it was naive as in you were taking advantage of it. It could just be like you had no clue what was going to occur, right? So that could be what the naive energy is all about. But let's see what this anger is about. Why is this anger here? Somebody may have wanted you to go on a trip with them, or wanted to take you on a trip, and you didn't know anything about it. They might have been hiding this from you, and maybe they're angry. Yeah, we have caverns as the environment here. This is what we're talking about in reference to anger. So let's just see what this could be about. Caverns relates to hidden, private, and undisclosed. Yeah, so something you weren't aware. Okay, so I feel like for some of you, there was something going on that you were not aware of. Or maybe you were trying to dip off and not let people know what you were doing. Okay, but I feel like with this Jupiter energy thing here, this is all about a journey going overseas because Jupiter rules the ninth house, and that talks about travel, talks about journeys. So again, you definitely want to pay attention to the Jupiter retrograde reading I'm going to do for you and the Chiron retrograde. They go hand in hand here for a lot of you, especially for you water signs. Okay, but let's take a look and see what we got with Jupiter here. So the universe says, you know, take a risk. Okay, or you're going to be able to do what it is that you want. Good luck, good fortune, that's coming your way. Yeah, we have the Queen of, actually this is the Queen of Wands. So this is all about taking action, okay? All about being courageous and going ahead and taking that risk. Some of you wanted to take a risk. Some of you, some of you wanted to take a risk and maybe wanted to leave and move overseas, maybe to an island, okay, or someplace that has this type of scenery. But the challenge is that you were angry because there were some hidden situations or scenarios that got in the way. Let's take a look at this. Let's get some more clarity on this naive energy or this young energy. I just feel this is more so of an energy of you not knowing, unsuspecting. Yeah, we have the Judgment energy in reverse. So that's Libra energy. So something wasn't balanced, which is, okay, let me see. Yeah, the Queen of Swords energy in reverse. So Libra energy in reverse. There was definitely something that you didn't know. Something that wasn't aligned properly in your favor. This is why you could not go. For some of you, that's why you couldn't go. And so it may have caused some anger or resentment, or there could have been somebody who wanted you to go on a trip with them, okay, and for whatever reason you did not go, okay, but they were angry about this because they had a hidden agenda of some sort. Let's get some clarity on this here. What's this Caverns energy, please? Yeah, we have the Ten of Wands energy in reverse. There was somebody trying to do something, but they're angry because they couldn't do it. Or you were angry because you couldn't go. Something like that. But we have Jupiter, the Queen of Wands. So this is you, taking a risk and doing what it is that you truly wanted to do. Being in control of the situation. Yeah, with the Seven of Pentacles. Putting a plan in place, being strategic, taking your time to understand what was going on. So one of the two situations here, you may have planned a trip or planned to go away, but things didn't work out in your favor. You weren't able to go. You were angry about this, but there were some unforeseen situations. Like, for example, traveling may have been an issue, especially if this is in the past. Traveling could have been an issue due to COVID, or you just couldn't go for whatever reason. There were some hidden variables here that were keeping you from going where you wanted to go. Some of you wanted to go overseas, and you weren't able to do so. But it was in your favor that you could not go. So there was a stalled energy here with the Seven of Pentacles here, where you were not able to take action and go with the Queen of Wands. But that worked out in your favor. So you may not realize it, but there were some unforeseen situations that may have happened that would not have been in your favor had you been able to go. So this was a blessing in disguise. Also, on the flip side of it, if somebody invited you on a trip or wanted you to take a trip and meet them someplace and you didn't trust it, that was good as well. It didn't, because it worked out in your favor. There was some type of sabotage here. I don't know why this is coming up with career, money, and finance. It could be that, maybe this had to do with someone trying to get you for money. Okay, in some way, shape, or form. But at any rate, whatever it was, whatever you were trying to do or trying to get away, if you were trying to go overseas or you were invited to and you couldn't go, it was beneficial that you did not go. Now let's talk about your love life, your social life, and your family life. So we have the playground here. The challenge here is being unsure. And to resolve that unsure energy, the universe wants you to tap into your Aquarius energy, and this is all about being innovative. So what I'm getting intuitively here is, some of you may want to, when it comes to love life, social life, family life, some of you want to have some fun, but you're not really sure how to go about it. And I feel like what you would need to do is you would need to connect with friends, because Aquarius talks about friends, okay? Friendship, or putting long-term plans, something like that. But I feel like for some of you, you want to hang out, you want to have fun, but you're not sure who to do it with. You're uncertain, because I feel like for some of you, you know, you need to find like-minded individuals, and that's what your problem is you want to have fun, but you can't really find anybody that you can connect with that's on the same page as you, the same vibration as you. Talk to me about this playground for the water sign woman. Okay, so we got, ooh, 2 cards came out. Let's just see what this is. So we have the reunion card, and okay, so somebody doesn't want to end something. With the widower energy in reverse here and the reunion energy, somebody wants to come back towards you, okay, with the playground energy, but this is somebody who was playing with you, I feel like. With the playground energy here, they weren't serious. This is somebody who was playing, but they don't want the playing to end, right? And so they're going to reapproach you, or they've reapproached you, but you're unsure about their intention, is what I'm getting here. Let's take a look at this. What is this unsure energy, please, for the water sign woman? Yeah, we have gel pens. So this is all about, ooh, I saw that card yesterday. I'm still learning this deck. This is the BuzzFeed Oracle deck, this middle deck here that I'm using. I'm using a bunch of different decks, but... So let's talk about this, because this is nostalgia as well. So this is someone from your past wanting to reconnect with you, all right? So we got 2 nostalgia cards here. So with the gel pens, when we're talking about being unsure, the gel pens are crafty, visionary, or idealistic. Yeah, you're unsure about this, you know, and it's interesting that visionary came out, because Aquarius is visionary and innovative. So idealistic, crafty, you're unsure. This person is very crafty. You don't trust them. That's what it is. And so with the Aquarius energy, the universe is telling you to maybe detach, because Aquarius is detachment energy as well. But let's see if it's detach or move forward or move on. Let me see. What's this Aquarius? 3 of Pentacle energy in reverse. Yeah, see, the universe wants you to move on from this person. I get an energy here that this person is up to something, right? They like to play games with that playground energy. They're not sincere. Okay, this is somebody who played with you before. You left them behind. They want to reconvene. Tell me more about this play energy, this player energy. Some of you are dealing with a player, with that playground energy, a player who wants to come back in and continue playing. Yeah, with the 9 of Pentacle energy in reverse. They want to keep you from being independent. For some of you, they're dealing with someone else. They're already involved with someone else. For others of you, it could be they just want to drain your energy and your money. So yeah, this is definitely a no-go. All right, whoever this is, don't trust it. Do not. This is clearly obvious here. All right, let's take a look and see what else we got in reference to the gel pen energy here. Yeah, this is somebody who's very crafty. They're very slick. They're very creative. And here's the 9 of Pentacle again in reverse. Yeah, because they want to get you for whatever. They want to drain you for your money or your energy or your sex. They just want to use you. All right? They don't like the fact that you're independent and that you've moved away from them. I don't like this energy, whoever this is. They're an asshole. All right? And so the universe is telling you with the Aquarius energy to detach. With the 3 of Pentacle energy in reverse, this person is not going to work with you. It's not going to work in your favor to not move forward with this. Yeah, Mars. Don't even attempt to even get into this with this person. Yeah, here's the Ace of Spades. That's the Ace of Swords. Facts, okay? Facts. This person is definitely out to get you, to take from you. There's a lot of Pentacle energy here. 18, 19, 20, 21 Pentacles. What's the number 21 major arcana? Judgment. Is that 21 or 20? At any rate, Pentacles are in the negative. So this means that this person is here to deplete you in some way, shape, or form. Like I said, your energy through sex, your money. Because some of you are financially stable and financially independent. This person is trying to keep you from being that way. And with the 3 of Pentacle energy in reverse, they're going to try to figure out what they can do to stop you. Because that's Mars, right? So with the Ace of Swords here, this is what it is that they want to do. They just want to stop you. So you got a hater in your midst, okay? So this could have been the same person that was trying to get you to go away on a trip with them or to come see them, and they were going to put you in a compromising situation that was not going to benefit you. I'm sorry to tell you this, but this is a slickster here, and if you moved away from them, you did good, all right? Don't go back to the past, okay? Let's get you some divine timing here. See what's going on with the women, the goddesses of water. Aries. Why am I saying Aries? Could be dealing with an Aries. All right. Some of you have Aries prominently placed in your chart. All right. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Talk to me about the time frames here with this divine timing. All right. So next fall. I'm sorry. Next full moon. So the next full moon is coming up the 8th, what is it, the 17th, 18th, or 19th? Anyway, we also got Thanksgiving. And then we have October. The next full moon, this is Aquarius because we're Leo season. Aquarius full moon. I don't know when that is off the top of my head, but I know it's within the next week or two. Could be around anywhere between the 17th and the 20th. All right, but you may have to Google that real quick and find that out. All right, but the next full moon. So you may hear from this person within the next full moon. But between now and the next full moon on some bullshit, okay? As far as your finances, let's take a look at that. So any kind of money that you're going to be getting coming in besides what you normally get monthly, if you're getting some coming in, we're going to see where it's coming from. If you're going to be spending outside of what you normally spend each month, we're going to see what you're going to be spending on. All right, so women of water, goddesses of water. What's your financial situation looking like this month outside of your normal expenditures and outside of your normal income? All right, babies. So, relocation. Okay, so somebody's moving. So, for some of you, this is what this was. You were not able to move before, but the universe was holding you back. Okay, so some of you did want to move. You did want to relocate. And that, that energy of that... the energy of the island, the beach, it could represent an actual beach or you moving to an island, but it could also represent a place where you will feel at peace, where you will feel comfortable, where you feel like you'll be able to relax and unwind, right? So, and you weren't able to move for whatever reason, or someone was upset because you moved, right? But that was a good luck thing. Some of you moved right on time because you had some anger energy here, some people around you who were angry. So career, money, and finance. I feel like these two are entangled here. You had somebody around you who was on some bullshit. We have financial advisor or broker. So some of you may be spending some money on finances, resourcing your finances through a financial or looking at different financial opportunities by going to a financial advisor or broker. All right, so you could be spending money on that this month. Apply for the position, boo. You're gonna get it. So if some of you are looking to apply for a position or you've already applied for it, you got it. Congratulations. All right. Relocation expenses, we talked about that. And, just maintenance, right? Hair, nails, okay? Other grooming situations. So some of you may be getting that done this month. For some of us that is monthly. All right, or every 2 weeks, every 2 or 3 weeks, depending on what you get done, right? So for some of us, that's just pretty normal, a normal expenditure. But we got 4 cards out anyway. All right, let's talk about love for my water signs, the goddesses of water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What's going on with you guys for love? Ooh. All right. So we got retreat, time alone, or in nature will help you recharge. Interesting. So, going to a local park, going someplace where maybe you don't see any buildings, going by the water, especially as a water sign, might be beneficial to you if you can find like the state or the national park. You don't have to go all deep into the woods, but just, go in just enough where you can just be in nature for a minute and just maybe spend an hour, 40 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever you can do outdoors, away from, put the cell phone on off or on mute, and just reconnect with nature. Be beneficial for you. If not, take a salt bath, if you can't go swimming or go into the water, take a salt bath. Get you some Epsom salt or some Himalayan sea salt. If you're on a budget, get you some Epsom salt. Go to the Walgreens or Dwayne Reed's or Rite Aid's or CVS and get you some Epsom salt. Run some hot water. Put the salt in there. Run the water real hot. Put the salt in, let the water cool down a bit, and then the salt will dissolve, and then just sit in the tub. Burn your candles, turn the light off in the bathroom, put your candles around the edge of your tub. You can also put your crystals around, play you some meditative music. That's your retreat. Love is coming, boo. That's a beautiful thing. So true love, this love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. This could just also be you focusing on self-love. Turning away these types of individuals, these player energies who have no benefit for you but other than to sabotage you in some way, shape, or form. So this could be focusing on self-love. And finances. Financial challenges are affecting this connection. So for some of you, it was about money. Remember, I told you, this is why, this sabotage came up in career, money, and finance, and why over here we got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse when it came to that player energy and that Three of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody trying to stop your finances or trying to get in your pockets. All right, let's get you some advice and we'll wrap this up. Yeah, some of y'all are dealing with an old, dirty, old... somebody who's just a fucking hater. Jealous ass, envious ass motherfucker. Want to feed off of a woman. All right, advice for my water sign women. Can I get 3 cards? Just general advice. Yeah, some of you moved. Or some of you need to move. I definitely feel the energy of you needing to move or getting away or moving. Yeah. Both of these cards talk about moving, relocating. And then we have why. It came out in reverse. So the universe is like, don't ask questions why. Just trust your instincts and do it. Or don't try to figure this person out and why they would do what they do. Don't even try to figure it. Just secure yourself, so that they can't get to you. See, your home is here. Make sure that they have to go through a lot to get to you or they can't get to you. And then we have never-ending story that came out in reverse. That means that you've been in this cycle with this person, but the never-ending story came out in reverse, so that cycle's over. And we have, you already know. You already know. You don't even need to say nothing. You see that? You already know. All right? That's what I got for you, my loves. Thank you so much for checking out the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell. That way you'll know when I post again. Also, make sure you subscribe to the 8th House Readings channel. And please check out your Chiron and Jupiter readings. I'm going to start working on those this week. So, what's today? Monday. So, I should have them up by Friday. I'll do like maybe 3 or 4 of them a day, something like that. And I should have them all up by Friday. So, make sure you go to the 8th House Readings channel. And that way you can check them out. All right. So, with that being said, that's what I got for you. So, hopefully you got something out of it. And I will see you guys in the next reading. Make sure you take care of yourselves.